Hi guys. Well, wasn't that an embarrassing video, that last one I uploaded to reap what I have sown? I'm glad though that I did it. As embarrassing it was, I mean I shouldn't be making videos while drinking, but sometimes I have a feeling that it might speak better of my current situation in the future than just about any other video that I can make during this time. It's kind of because it wipes away the inhibitions. And you know, it's like I want to talk about something now, and I have to craft my words so that I give a polished version, which is appropriate in the current state and context of my life, but 5 years from now or 10 years from now will be irrelevant. And the message might be more interesting with fully loaded and unfinished, you know, and unrefined, just the raw stuff. Not that anything in my life is that important or relevant, but again, like I always say, this stuff is mainly it's like a family diary, you know, our family record. You know, it's because it's not just me, it's my wife and daughter, although I don't talk about them very much anymore. That's deliberate, by the way. I'm doing that in order to protect their privacy, but they will, the circumstances and the things that I'm talking about will be relevant. So if my daughter sees this in 20 years, she'll remember the situation, and the stuff that I'm talking about will be relevant to her and hopefully of interest to her. So, really quick, I shouldn't be long because I have to call my mother in just a second, but I'll just talk about two things. One, and they're both related to the same thing, which is opportunities in the new world. It sounds like something on a poster that Christopher Columbus might have posted, recruiting people on a sailing voyage. So yesterday, two things happened that were quite exciting. The first was that I received word, although I haven't formally begun my employment, and I will not talk about my employer or any details about my actual employment, just as I have done here. I've been basically, nobody knows where I work or they know that I'm teacher here in Japan, but nobody knows where I work or any particulars about what I do. I've been very careful to mask that, and I'm going to continue that with my new job situation. However, I did receive word yesterday about what may be one of my first assignments, to be participating in a team effort, and it's very, very exciting. This is just the kind of thing that I would have hoped to participate in. This is the kind of thing that if I had not left the United States, if I had stayed in the IT industry in the States and had not come to Japan, that this is the type of challenge that I would have relished receiving under those circumstances. Although it's curious, because in those circumstances I wasn't mature enough yet to really appreciate it. To me, at that point in my life, although I took the work professionally and I took it seriously and I always tried to do hard, I didn't appreciate it in the same way. And now, having gone away for a while, I appreciate it so much. It's like being given a welcome gift and chance to both demonstrate and to exercise my skill set, to enhance my skill set, to be able to fill in the blank spots where I may be lacking a little bit in what I need to deliver, and to further my career. This is an opportunity to make something of myself again, so to speak. And but that's not just all self-focused, because in this type of thing, in any career, you make something of yourself by benefiting others. So, and given what I'm going to be doing, it will have a definite benefit to others, people who are in need of, who need that. So, very good, very excited. But it means I need to work hard. It means I need to start now. And even though I haven't been formally started the job, it means I need to really start working, studying. There are things about this new assignment that that are unfamiliar to me, that I want to step into the door and be familiar with. You guys know I'm leaving on the 26th, and I'm starting work on the 27th. So I arrive, and I start work the very next day. And I want to walk into the door. I don't want to be standing there and go, what the heck? You know, where's the water cooler? You know, show me where the big break room is. No, I want to walk in the door showing where can I start plastering some diagrams on the wall of the cube? Where's the computer so I can plug in, and who do I need to be working with, and what are their names so that we can start doing our stuff? That's where I want to be, and I want to remain that way. And I'm realizing now that how beneficial it is, in fact, that there's going to be this this months of separation between me and my family, which on the surface is not a good thing, but in fact, given that I have some time to catch up. I mean, I've been out of the game. Like I said, the people I used to work with when I was in the IT industry have moved along. They've done well in their careers, and I have fallen behind. And I got some catching up to do. And there's nothing like having 3 to 6 months of bachelor life where I won't be spending my evenings at the bar or watching football games or anything like that. I'll be spending my evenings working, whether it's at overtime at work or sitting at Starbucks with a laptop open, studying and making progress. I know this all sounds highfalutin, ambitious plans, but what better way to live life than to set highfalutin, ambitious plans and then resolve to achieve them? And especially now, because I know I don't have any other chances. I'm going to be 50. This chance that's coming my way is probably my last. And if I don't realize on this, then I'm pretty much done. Not that that's a bad thing either. I mean, I'm the kind of guy. I'm starting to go on and on, guys. But I'd make lemonade. I'd make lemon out of lemonade. Although I have made lemonade out of lemons too. I'd make lemons out of lemonade. Should life go that way as well? If I wound up, if I lose this job, I will work 2-3 jobs. I'll work 7 days a week, sweeping floors, washing dishes, whatever I can to make sure my family's okay, and I'll smile my way through that too. It's just I've done it, and it will be hard, and I know what it's like to have sleepless nights, and if I have them again, then I'll just push on through, just like I've always done, until I can no longer push, and then I'll leave the pushing to someone else. Okay, so what was the other good news? The other good news was yesterday I got contacted by actually, I was contacted a few weeks back by a representative of a production company in California to talk about some stuff. And they wanted to know if they might be interested in working together, and I responded back, and I got a message yesterday from the CEO of that organization. It's not a big group; it's like 25 employees or something like that. But they make YouTube videos, and they also make stuff for TV, mostly adventure-oriented stuff. That's where the key is. And the CEO he actually studied Japanese, so part of his email was in Japanese, and it was interesting. He very well, and much better, probably better than me. Although I understood everything he said. He wanted to basically, express his interest in maybe working together. So I told them about my situation, that I was thinking, I told my wife about it. The first thing Miko said was, do they know you're leaving Japan? Because maybe they were interested in the Japan theme. So I wrote back and said, I'm leaving Japan. I have ideas about what I might do in the States, and kind of went over some of them. And we had a nice exchange back and forth, and they seemed very interested in helping me to develop a new line. Their key thing seems to be adventure, not just Japan, but adventure. And that's something that I'm currently with Maker Studio, for example. And Maker Studio really doesn't have that niche. It's more of the entertainment stuff. And when I first joined Maker, they were actually telling me that was the case. That I was kind of, they have these things called verticals, like the fashion vertical, the entertainment vertical, and all this stuff. And I was kind of in the adventure vertical, and I was the only guy, at least at the time, which was a year and some months ago. So we haven't done much with that. But they said their whole gig is the adventure stuff. So we may do some business, but that'll be probably a year out, because it's gonna. My main focus, like I said, is gonna be my job, making sure that I can get started on the projects that I'm going to be assigned to, and I'm sure there'll be more projects too. And of course, getting my family the heck over to the United States. Is there anything else? I think that we may be considering a slight change in the area where we're going to live. Still South Bay. But I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not going to talk about the specifics about either my work or exactly where we're living, just to protect my family's privacy. So I'll stop there, and I'll sign off for now, and I'll call my mom at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and sorry about the the stinky video before. It was in me, and now and then it was out of me. Bye bye.